Hey guys, remember when Warcraft Reforged wasn't announced yet? And when the Blizzard started slowly balancing the game a bit, except it wasn't slow, and they used their campaign map editor in order to do live game balance for a competitive game that we were still playing. And it's not his fault. They had too many people in the Warcraft team actually wear multiple hats, even the ones that they weren't hired to do in the first place. The campaign guy shouldn't have to worry about balance, but he was, and people gave him a lot of flack. Matt Morris's patch introduced 12 new Night Elf buffs that bolstered Night Elf Tier 1, including Keeper of the Grove, Moonwells, Huntresses, Archers, and Glaive Throwers. One of the most infamous changes was that the Glaive Thrower gained a homing missile effect, which was an unintended effect of them fixing an older bug. In that time, Keeper Glaives was so good that it could beat every single strategy in most of the matchups, including Night Elf Mirror, including against human, and sometimes against undead. Keeper Mask Glaives. You've never seen anything as ridiculous as that. And this game is a request from recently. I'm going to recreate that meta. Keeper of the Grove only, and Mask Glaive Throwers. Do you think it can beat Chimera? Do you think it can beat Druids of the Claw? I guess you're going to wait and maybe see some of that. Because these sound like good counters on paper, but they didn't used to work. Have a good one. Fun request game. Ah, this is perfect. Okay, guys, this is a throwback to when Blizzard fixed a lifelong bug of the Glaive Thrower, which used to be called the Ballista in Reign of Chaos. When Blizzard started looking at maybe redoing, remastering, or reforging indeed Warcraft 3, they started doing a bunch of things, like enabling widescreen, for instance, and preparing integration to the current Battle.net launcher, and screwing us all over with broken promises. No, I don't think that was part of the initial thought. Also rebalancing the game, maybe even adding a few new stuff. So part of it was that they discovered that the Glaive Thrower has had a long bug in how its cleaving Vorpal blades works. And when they fixed it, it became a homing missile by accident. Now siege weaponry aren't meant to be homing missiles. They do really a lot of damage, which makes them good against buildings. They also have a positive damage type against fortified armor, which makes them good against most buildings. But they're supposed to be able to miss on units, especially when moving. Their damage type is also a little worse on units, but mostly it's the capability of missing that makes catapults less good against a Dryad or a Talon than you might expect. Except if the other guy's bad and is not moving his units, right, to dodge shots. So then, when I notified them that this homing missile is too powerful, since everybody and their grandmother was playing Night Elf Mirror, Keeper Mask Glaives, when I notified them,
our warriors have engaged the enemy.
On your mark.
They fixed it, and they made Vorpal blades instead just attack faster. Yeah, just a faster projectile. So that's how the Vorpals are now, and that's what the upgrade does. And that's all right. It's a decent upgrade, but it's not as strong as it was. And in this brief, crazy period of time, Glaive Throwers were the best build in the game. You could make it against everything. Now counter-wise, it shouldn't work. But it did work. Just because of the numbers. You could get it so fast, a bunch of glaives. That it would even beat tactics like Chimera and Bears and Mountain Giants, which makes no sense.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
But that meant that everyone was playing mass
Your
ballista
building is complete.
and nothing else.
Your building
So that's what we're gonna do today with this build.
So shall it
And it's gonna be good.
command me, so shall it be. Nature is restless.
Fair enough. Point the way. Say no more.
Is there danger? Command me.
All too easy.
Nature is restless.
Fair enough. Say no more.
Death to all defilers. Is now by the spirits. Command me. Feel nature's wrath. Who threatens the wilds? Naturally, the time is now. Who
Now we're
threatens
gonna kill some wisps.
their danger? Well, there it is. Nature
God, it was such a glorious time. Keeper.
command me for Kalimdor. The time is now. Hello. Is there danger? Command
Your building is
Keeper mass glaives.
restless. The time is now. Who threatens the wild? Command me. Well, there it is. The time is now. Is there danger? Who threatens the wilds?
research
Nature
control.
is restless. For Kalimdor. Who threatens
Your building is complete.
the time?
He's gonna empty his moonwell. Sometimes when you hit moonwell once, it can actually help.
Naturally, by the spirits. Well, none shall harm the wild.
He's also going to get distracted.
For Kalimdor
Attack upgrade.
is restless by the spirits.
How was it beating hippo archers? Just because you would kill the enemy hero faster.
For
You would then trickle in. Oh yeah, you made alchemist second. Keeper alchemists are pretty good against hippo riders,
to all defilers.
so that would be part of it.
Time is now.
And you would kill their buildings faster than they yours. Technically, hippo riders beat glaive throwers for a bit, but then you would switch to archers, and you would still like mega fast kill their hero with the entangle focus fire glaives on their hero.
Naturally. Well, there it is.
The hippo riders, they don't scale very well.
Restless is their danger. So
Like they're not very good into heroes.
naturally. Who threatens the wild?
I've got no ambition
Feel nature's wrath.
with this keeper. I don't need to creep anymore.
Kalimdor.
I'm just gonna
by the
delay him.
spirits. For Kalimdor, so shall it be. Naturally. Command me by
Research
the spirits.
finished. Insufficient gold. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Well, there it is. So shall it be. Death to all defilers. Is there danger? By the spirits, nature is restless.
Research
Kalimdor.
finished.
Well, there it
I
is.
remember when I was new to Warcraft 3, I was very annoyed by people that did
Insufficient
this.
gold.
Attack and run.
Insufficient
Time
gold.
is now.
I thought, you want to fight? Fight.
Command
You
me
want to run? Run.
for
But don't do this
Kalimdor. By the
Twilight
spirits,
region.
so shall it
Attack and run.
naturally.
It actually made me mad.
For Kalimdor, who threatens the wilds.
Insufficient gold.
Nature is restless. Is there danger?
But like, if he's going to feel paralyzed while I'm doing it,
Feel
then I'm winning, right?
nature's wrath. Who threatens the
Your
wilds?
building is complete.
Naturally. Well, there it is. None shall harm the wilds. Nature is restless. So shall it be. The time is now. By the spirits. For Kalimdor. Command me.
Research finished. Our warriors have engaged
Is
the
there
enemy.
danger? Well, there it is. So shall it be. Well, there it is. The time is now.
Actually, I should have just staffed to my moonwells. This is going to be glorious. But then you saw the entangle, right? That's when it all changed.
Danger. Who
That's a different origin story. You see how fast they travel now? The glaive shots? But can still easily miss. It's not a homing missile. What is this? 2018?
Command me. Nature is restless.
One shot, one kill.
The time is now. Is there danger? Command me.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Threatens the wild. The time is now. Nature is restless. Who threatens the wild?
A ridiculous ball of lightning. With no direct attacks.
Is there danger? Command me. The time is restless. Is there danger? Who threatens the wild? Nature is restless. Command me. Is there danger? By the spirits, so shall it be. The time is now. The time is now. Who threatens the wild?
More levels required.
Is there danger? Command me. Nature is restless. For the holiday. Well, there it is. The time is now. Restless. So shall
Our champion will fall. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
Yo, I'm not doing a lot of damage on this demon hunter.
Is there danger?
I want my homing missiles back.
Naturally.
Insufficient gold.
Feel nature's wrath. Command me. The time is now. Who threatens the wild? Is there danger? By the spirits, command me. Nature is restless. Command me. Who threatens the wild? Is there danger? The time is now. So shall it be. Nature is restless. Who threatens the wild? The time is now. Is there danger? Command me.
Oh, this just brings me back
Command me.
to my childhood 3 years ago.
Nature is restless. Well, there it is. The time is now. Is there danger? Is there danger? Who threatens the wild? The time is now. Command me.
More lumber is
Insufficient
required.
gold.
Is restless for Kalimdor.
Insufficient
Command
gold.
me. Who threatens the
All right. They take ages to build, and therefore they take ages to repair.
The time is now.
Dota players are like, ages repairs immediately, no?
So shall it be. Naturally. For
Is that a good joke? Isn't that the reincarnation item?
well, there it is. The time is now. Nature.
Yes, good
is
joke. Oh, thank you,
restless.
thank you.
Is there danger? By the spirits. Command me. The time is now. Command me.
Thanks for removing the inner fire.
Threatens the wild.
This is just for gold.
Death to all defilers. Is there danger? Command me, so shall it be. Who threatens the wilds? Is there danger? Nature is restless. The time is now. Who threatens the wilds?
We should get Protector Scroll. That's the only way we can buff him.
Nature is restless. Command me.
Man, they do so bad damage now. They were so much better, weren't they? What happened to them?
Command me.
I think it's because they don't cleave anymore. They're so bad now.
Is restless.
I think this is the worst version of Glaives
So shall it be. Who threatens the wild?
that we've had.
Naturally. Command me.
I'll come back for this later.
Who threatens the wilds? Nature is restless. The time is now. Is there danger? Command me. Is there danger? Command me. Time is now. Is restless. Who threatens the
Yoink.
wild? Is restless. Time is now. None shall harm the wilds. Who threatens the wilds? Command me. Is there danger?
I need mana.
There it is. Nature is restless.
I did forget Nature's Blessing.
Who threatens the wilds? For Kalindor, the time is now. Is there danger?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Command me. Command me. Who threatens the wilds? Well, there is by the spirits. Nature is restless. So shall it be. So shall it be. Is there danger?
Our
Nature
warriors
is
have engaged
restless.
the enemy.
Command me by the spirits. Is there danger?
Your build sacred grove is being
Close.
desecrated.
Threatens the wilds. The time is now. Nature is restless. Threatens the wilds.
Damn it, the demon is back.
Research finished.
Command me.
Oh yeah, Tranquility works on mechanicals. That's part of it. That's part of the craziness.
Feel nature's wrath. Who threatens the wild? Command me. Nature is restless. Who threatens the
Our
wild?
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Is now. Is there danger?
More lumber is required.
The time
This is so lame.
death to all defilers. Nature is restless. Who threatens the wilds?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get a shop.
Is there danger?
I'm gonna go get a Zeppelin. So of course, very important part of it. But because I'm mannered, which he's not, clearly,
Nature is restless.
spirits.
I
didn't go get a Zeppelin yet. But if he wants to be a lamer,
there it is. Command.
because he's almost level 6.
Is there danger? Nature is is restless, naturally.
I forgot how bad they are with this set of upgrades, to be honest. Just faster travel projectile.
Is there danger?
Our gold mine is
Commander,
running low.
the time is now for Kalendor. Well, there it is.
Just TP a Tree of Life behind his main. Oh yeah. Of course. That's totally normal and conventional tactic.
Threatens the wilds by the spirits. Naturally, Commander, so shall it be. Well,
At least I have 1,000 health.
shall it be.
I'm threatening me of danger.
The time is now. Nature is restless. Is there danger?
Okay, hopefully he had no expo. Good, 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 good.
Command me.
A little bit of yee hee hee hoo ha wah. Okay.
Nature is restless. The time is now. Who threatens the wilds?
Are you threatening me? Full speed ahead.
Is there danger?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
By the spirits, none shall harm the wilds.
What?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Don't reveal yourself yet.
Are you threatening me? Got it.
Command me for Kalendor.
We can't build it.
Checkmate.
What?
Wow, I can actually reach from here. This tree.
Is there danger? Nature is restless. Well, there it is. So shall it be. Is there danger? Who threatens the wilds?
There's no space! Okay.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Got
Your
it.
building is
Full
open.
speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Got it.
Your building is open.
Got it. Full speed ahead. Got it. Full speed ahead. Are you threatening me?
Command me. The time is now. Who threatens the wilds? Command me. Nature is restless. Is there danger? By the spirits.
I don't have town portal yet.
By the spirits. For Kalendor.
If it's a good item, I'll drop claws for it.
Command me. Is there danger?
Oh, it's not good.
Well,
Well,
there it
gonna pick it up anyway. We can come back for this
Your
later.
building is
is now.
Or he.
Who threatens the wilds? Naturally. By the spirits. Is there danger? Who threatens the wilds? For Kalendor.
What?
Nature is restless. Naturally. So shall it be. Smite to the fires of the land. Command. The time is now. Who threatens
Trees
the
do not use it.
command? The time is now. Nature is restless. Is there danger?
Chimera,
Who threatens the wild?
Are you threatening me?
are you threatening me?
Is now.
What?
Is there danger? Well,
Yes. Glaive throwers against bears. The hard counter. He was getting ready to make Chimera, but he couldn't get there in time.